And welcome to another session of Gaming with God, yours truly, the grumpy old dude. Today we're going to take a look at UBoat, a scenario, particular situation here in UBoat. On the forum, I've had a number of folks tell me that you really need to learn how to do the manual targeting of your torpedoes instead of counting on your officers to resolve firing solutions. I, however, am of the opinion that the officers on board this naval vessel need to do more than simply eat and sleep. They need to be executing their functions. Just as if a commander of a unit has subordinates, they need to do their jobs. So too do these guys need to do theirs. My opinion. This is the ending of a patrol that I've already executed. I've already sunk the tonnage required for the patrol. I've already patrolled the required mileage in the zone that I was assigned. I was on my way home when I was tasked with intercepting a convoy, finding and sinking this particular vessel. I've already done that, but I saved the game prior to the intercept of the convoy, and that's what we're going to take a look at today. I've reloaded it. I'm going to re-intercept that convoy and do it again. While we're on the surface, we're going to refill our ballast tanks with compressed air. There's the lead ship of the convoy, one of the vessels within it, 3 miles away from us. It is 9:50 at night. As you can see, limited visibility. And we're going to compress time a little bit. And that should be good. Now we are going to go down to periscope depth. Oops, wrong button. Radio guy, here we go. He's got people with him. Radio guy. Communications officers on the hydrophone. Reduce speeds with the hydrophone more effective. Let's get a fix on these guys. Where is our target convoy?
Change course.
There it is. Okay, here we have a tanker. We're going to have him start listening really close to that tanker and work on a solution for that. Our target vessel is right here. It shows up behind the tanker. Now, how do I know that? Yeah, one of the things the game does that some folks don't like, I mean, it's a little unrealistic. They're out of sight range, but I can close in on the 3D map.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Now it's wanting to move my sub. But you can zoom in on that 3D map and peer around and look at the ship names. And that's how I found my target vessel. However, what I want to show you is the officers are perfectly able to resolve firing solutions in a timely fashion. So we are clipping along here. They're making about 7 knots. They're the general heading here, about 70 degrees. If you look across here, that would be 90. They're turned slightly off of that. I am going to start warming torpedoes here. Let's come up here. Let's wake this engineer up. We're close enough now. We're going to take help away from him, put it there. I'm going to start warming torpedoes. when I took all his help away. The hydrophone range no longer encompassed him. So we'll put help back on there, put a little less help on the engineers. Here we go, hydrophone range picking back up again. Here we go.
Calculate torpedo course.
Now he's back to working on that. I'm going to wake up my other watch officer. Put him on the observation scope. One thing I do want to mention too, when I first started playing this game, I had all kinds of issues with the crew not doing what I wanted, when I wanted, how I wanted, or pretty much anything I wanted. And it was frustrating me to no end. I had gone through a couple of different YouTube crew management videos, had set mine up. I thought I had it right. Some folks on the forum were telling me I didn't have anything right. Well, we went back and forth. Fellow on the forum named McDougal, handle of McDougal anyway, put up a 15-minute crew management video on his Twitch account. Watched that. I made one change, and it solved probably 90% of my issues. And I'm going to show you that change in just a minute here. They got those torpedoes warmed up. I'm going to warm up a couple more here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Here we go. On the crew management tab, here we are. Done everything right. Made sure I had 18 people. I eliminated one shift. I went to 2 shifts, day, night, 6 on, 6 off. Had my officers assigned to their shift. Had tasks assigned to everybody, prioritized. Everything there was good. Over here to the squads, this is where I changed it. You have to assign your officers specifically per shift. So I did the same thing with my enlisted. I went through here and by name, I put half my crew on the day shift, half my crew on the night shift. Don't do that. Just leave your 18-man crew on. They're on 24/7. They'll rotate in and out of the bunks themselves. Just leave your crews on full status, your enlisted people. Don't assign them to a shift. Don't assign them by name to an officer. Just generally, I put 14 sailors on the shift. Why? They have 8 tasks that I require them to do. Then I have 1 leader type with 2 helping him out. 8 and 2 is 10. 2 for the engineer makes 12, and 2 for the radio man makes 14. So I have 14 sailors on each shift active. So at any given moment, there's 4 of them asleep in the bunks. Do it that way, and the issues will be pretty much resolved. Okay? Now here we have a vessel that's just now coming into sight. It's an extreme range.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo.
We're going to assign our 2 watch officers to work on his target resolution.
We're slowing down. Set a course to these coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Remember, this is our priority target.
Skipper.
It is now 22:05. Been working on this resolution for like a minute. Okay. Now we're going to compress time and speed things up a little bit because these first couple of ships, we're just going to go by them anyway. Okay. Then here it is, 22:08, so 3 minutes. We've got an 85% firing solution. All right, that's these guys are perfectly able to do this. There's a 92%. I generally favor
Calculate
and
torpedo
fired
course.
about a 90%.
Calculate torpedo course.
You should pass by. I'm not going to engage that target because I don't want to warn this guy this early that I'm in here, that I'm here. I am going to engage the tanker. Let's come back here and warm up a stern torpedo. You want to warm up your torpedoes because a torpedo that's not been warmed up is far more likely to dud. And I don't like shooting a whole bunch of torpedoes at any one ship. Okay, they're still good. All right. Let's speed back up now.
Faster, faster.
A little more time compression. I want to cross by in front of this vessel.
Change course.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Now he's in visible range. What's my solution on that guy? Not so good. I never really got him very close. You were a good ways off.
Calculate torpedo
Now we're going to
course.
move these two
Calculate torpedo
to
course.
him. I'm going to reduce speed. Still going to pass by in front of him. Now he's at a 40%, 45. And how long have we been at this? 17 minutes. And I've got a 2/3 firing solution on him already. Now I'm going to slow way down.
We're slowing down.
I'm doing that because I don't want to get way past him. But I do want a solution on him. As soon as I get a 90% solution on the tanker, I'm going to switch both these watch officers to him. I am going to put this fella
Calculate torpedo course.
and at least get things started on him. There's 78 on the tanker. Down. Pup wants attention. .83% solution. We're getting there. 84. It's not going to take these two guys very long at all. This fella, because he's close. .87. .88. There's 89. Come on. There's 89. I'm going to switch him
Calculate torpedo
over.
course.
He's going to polish it up. Give me a 90. There it is.
Calculate torpedo
He's going to
course.
join. He's already at 18. 21. Because it was close. Wasn't a long ways off, so it's moving along right quickly. We're going to engage both of these targets, and then I'm going to position myself to sink this one. .62%. It's only been a couple of minutes. How are we doing on our targets? 5% at the start. It takes a good while to resolve a firing solution based strictly off the hydrophone. That's kind of difficult to do. We have 78%, 79, 80. We're almost there. And 88, come on, he's 88. 89. 90. Okay, here's the tanker.
What you want? Change course.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Engage the tanker. Oh, my stern torpedo got unwarmed. That's not good. That is not good.
Skipper.
How did that not get warmed up? I told him to warm it up. Okay, that's a problem. You're going to stop. The reason I started my rudder this way was to swing my backhand a little bit around so the torpedo wouldn't have to turn as much upon leaving the tube.
Skipper.
I'm waiting on the stern to get warmed up. Tell you what I'm going to do.
These coordinates.
On your order.
I don't like it. I'm going to fire a bow torpedo at him. I'll make it. Torpedo's going to have to turn.
Torpedo is halfway
Fire.
to the target.
All right.
40 seconds.
I'm going to wake this guy up
Skipper.
and rewarm that torpedo.
40 seconds.
And let's see here. You should blow up this tanker in short order.
30 seconds.
Here went the tanker.
The deck is on fire. Major hull damage. Hull breached. They're sinking.
Are we going to get this guy?
10 seconds to impact.
We did.
On board. Major hull damage.
And we're going to move these two guys
Torpedo course.
to resolve him.
Torpedo course.
Skipper.
He is going to reload that tube there.
Move. Come on, quickly. Skipper.
Where am I on A now? 36%, 38. So here I am in the middle of the convoy. They have resolved firing solutions and executed on 2 targets. Working on a third.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Aye, aye, sir.
I want to take him with the stern torpedoes. I want to make sure my backside is to him. So I'm speeding up.
Periscope.
73% solution, 75. on my primary target. I'm at 14. Away from him for right now. Oops. He's sleeping. We're going to put on those guys. He is now at 90.
Calculate torpedo course.
Now we start on his primary target. I have a perfectly good resolution on this fella. I want to get one on him.
Change course.
Aye, aye, sir.
I am going to slow down.
We're slowing down. Calculate torpedo course.
91.
Calculate torpedo course.
Okay. I've got both of these guys. Actually got all three of them on this now. 40% solution. Still at range. Make sure that half torpedo is still warmed up. It is. I've got plenty of time. I want him to be closer to this to his position relative to my stern. The arrow is pointing the direction my bow is pointing. So the sub is angled like this. I'm at about 150 degrees, 160, somewhere in that range right there, as far as my heading is concerned. Let's see. 159.
Change course.
Depth 8 meters.
Troop 1, loaded.
Somebody decided he was going to go back to bed. This is one thing I don't like that the officers do. They
Yes, sir.
will take it upon themselves sometimes to leave their post. You were supposed to be working on a firing solution and you just walked away. I know you don't go on shift until 2400 hours, but you're not tired. 73% solution. Okay, now I want to just touch this up
Calculate torpedo course.
because it's been a little while. I want to bring that up 1 point just to let its current resolution, and I'm going to fire at him with the stern. Here we go.
Calculate torpedo course. Good, you 5.
And he gets the stern torpedo.
40 seconds to torpedo impact.
He will begin reloading that stern tube.
Move! Come on, quickly!
Oops, wrong button.
30 seconds.
Wake this other engineer up again.
Skipper.
And he's going to start warming up another bow
20
torpedo.
seconds.
And let's see if our stern torpedo scores a kill for us.
10 seconds to impact.
We get him? We miss him. Yep, we got him. Here we go.
Major hull damage.
And we now have a 94% solution on our primary target.
Blood tube 2.
Tube 2 ready.
Fire.
Really can't have them both working there at the same time with vertical tubes. They're not horizontal side by side. So these officers that folks say take so long to resolve firing solutions, as I moved through the convoy, got me 4 targets,
20 seconds.
firing resolutions on all 4, at least 3 hits. We're going to know in a moment if we get the 4th one or not.
10 seconds to impact.
There it is. That blew the bow right off of him.
On fire.
Set a course to these coordinates. Calculate torpedo course.
Copy.
Calculate torpedo course.
I believe the stern torpedo is reloaded now, right? No. I told you to reload that torpedo.
They are done.
Yes, I did tell this guy to reload that torpedo, right?
Skipper. Move. Come on, quickly.
Damn.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Copy.
Okay, the other thing I wanted to show folks, I've seen some comments recently. Now you can go back to bed. You're not on shift. Seen some comments recently. The 88 doesn't do any good. You can't sink ships with it. Yes, you can.
Blow the tanks.
I'm going to show you that.
Change
This
course.
particular convoy just so happens unescorted, so we don't have to worry about destroyers and the like blowing us up out of the water. Because if you surface and there's destroyers around,
Switch to
you're
diesel
gonna
engines.
die. Okay, you can't outgun a destroyer. You have one gun. They mount multiple. You're not gonna outgun them. Let's take his assistance away. Put it there. Send the radio message to the 4 sunk ships. Yeah. You are on the surface, right? Right. Okay. Making 11 knots.
Change course.
Oh, what was I just going to do? It was something I was just going to do. Oh, I know. When you surface, you got to make sure. Oh, I can't run those compressors because I've got the stern torpedo being reloaded. That's right. Once that reloads, I got to run the compressors and refill the ballast tanks with air. That will raise the buoyancy, and then I can use the deck gun. However, in the meantime, I will close range. Torpedo's almost reloaded.
Tube 5.
Here it's reloaded. So now we go inside here. We run our air compressors, both diesel and electric. That will raise our buoyancy, which is to say our stability on the water top, so that these guys can crew the surface gun.
Change course. Faster, faster.
over 90% buoyancy. So let's get our guys on the gun. We're at about 700 yards here, 650, something like that. Pretty close. But it's an unarmed merchant ship, so he's not going to be shooting back at us. Here's Klaus. Oops. Damn it. Quit that. Now the lower, closer to the water line that you hit the ship, more likely it is to do meaningful damage.
Down. We're slowing down.
Yeah, because I don't want you ramming the ship. It's a pretty rough sea there. Makes it tricky.
We're slowing down.
Fire on board.
Looks like his stern's starting to drag underwater.
Faster, faster.
Yeah. Oop. A couple of rounds low into him here. Come on, sink that bastard.
We're slowing down.
Caught water that time.
On board.
I do believe now he's done for. Yeah, I think we got him. That's him right there. Alright, so now I'm going to move over here. Pursue this guy. Okay. So, these officers, they got 4 firing solutions for me. Sank 4. Ran a ship down. Deck gun him. He's going to go down in short order. If he doesn't, I can turn back and get him again. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. I can run this guy down, turn back, take him, swing up, take him. Oh, he's on. Send that radio message in. Let's close a little bit on this guy. Just because you can shoot at range. But when you got rough, choppy seas, it makes it really difficult. But yeah, it can be done. Let's see here. 1,500 yards. A cable is roughly 200, 220 yards. Nautical miles about 2,200 yards. One cable is a tenth of that, so each cable is about 220 yards. That should be good. Get you guys back on the deck gun again.
Change course.
Get turned in the right direction here. And the deck gun is pointed in entirely the wrong direction. Here's our target. In reality, I don't think you'd be manning a deck gun in waters like this. But this is a computer game, not reality. .34 shells.
The deck is on fire.
We're slowing down.
They're not a happy crew. Caught water that time, caught a wave. Hard to tell. low in the water it's sitting. It might have its bow sticking way up in the air. Its stern is underwater, I think. Water again.
They're sinking.
There it went. Okay. So yes, the deck gun will sink ships.
Change course.
Yes, the officers can resolve firing solutions. In fact, you can sink ships with the AA gun. These machine guns over here. Question the realistic accuracy of the viability of that, but within the game, you can do that. So that's how I do it.
Change course.
You, of course, are free to do it differently if you choose. But I like letting the officers do something. I want them to do something. I don't want to have to be every crewman on the vessel and have to do all of it myself. I want the officers to actually be military officers, take responsibility, and accomplish something. That's grumpy old dude's view. Like it, don't like it, doesn't matter. You're going to play your game, I'm going to play mine. That's the way it should be. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you'll come back, make some comments down below. There's a little bitty, really teeny tiny subscribe button over in the right-hand corner there. If you would, click on that. Enjoy, take care of yourselves. Have fun. Mostly stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.